BLK Crypto Services is here to help you navigate through this tough bull market. I have seen it. Don't be that guy that loses money during a bull market. What do you get with the free tier? Free tier, you get open chat discussions, top 5 token updates, breaking news in crypto, stock picks channels, and news channels access as well. Members only get a little bit of everything from the free tier plus a few little things from the premium tier. You get daily top 10 token updates, weekly chart analysis, token requests, and 10% off BLK merch. All access premium channels. You get the members only free tier plus more. You get daily trading and scalping targets. You get to see what I'm trading, what Crypto Lion is trading, the hottest, latest meme coins. We have giveaways, daily technical analysis, and 20% off of merch. So come join us. Don't be scared. Look in the link below to join the Discord. All right, we had some technical difficulties trying to continue the long market stream that I started with Bitcoin. Hopefully we can figure it out here. So welcome if this is your first video you're watching. We're trying to split up a bigger market update. We started with Bitcoin, a big comprehensive update for Bitcoin, and now we're going to expedite this part of the analysis process with Solana. Everybody wants to hear about Solana, so here we are. First thing we do is identify the all-time high, identical to what happened with Bitcoin. We hit $295. See up here, we hover over that candle, we hit it at $295.31. This is on Binance, and we then hit a low, a depressive low at $95.31. You're going to be happy to realize that there is some confluence happening with that level. Once we identify the $295,000 level, we take the anchored volume profile tool, mark it off there, and it gives you this entire zone. You see the green box there, it gives you the entire zone that we are working with, and with the high at $295. We're going to call every level we have marked out here. This is the value area low. If you didn't watch the Bitcoin video, this is the value area low for the anchored volume profile. This is the point of control, and this is the value area high for the $295 level. So we're going to first mark out. We're going to see if we get any technical issues. I'm going to try to stay on top of it, draw a line, hit settings, and we're going to mark this as the $295 value area low. All right. Click OK. Going to the next one, we're going to identify all these levels first. Settings, 295. Weird, that's where it happened. It like paused my OBS video as soon as I clicked on this one. Why does it do that? Horizontal line, settings. What's going on with OBS right now? Probably need to update it. Remark this out. $295 value area high. Okay, we at least got those 3 marked out on this video almost before we got a pause in the video. So sorry if there is a pause in what or break in the action of what I'm saying, and to the next second in the video, because that's what's happening. OBS is tripping right now. Okay, so we marked those out. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the Fibonacci retracement tool, mark it from bottom to top. We're going to identify any confluences, any levels that meet up with each other. The first one, most important, we have this point of control level meeting up somewhere between $141 and the 236, moving or confluent with the 142, or almost confluent with the 140, almost $143 level. So we want to see that level hit somewhere between 141 and 143. Hopefully before, it looks like it could happen before the US Open at 6:30 a.m. on April 14th. Okay, US time. So we have that level confluent, and we also have the 295 value area high confluent. See, I fixed that last time in the video I had to delete. Let's change that because I was marking out Bitcoin, something that was working well with Bitcoin. This is the golden pocket, 618 to 61.8% to 65%. We have somewhere near the 618 going on here. We're looking at a $212 level as the value area high. So first we want to hit this point of control level before we then attack the value area high. We could hit this point of control level before then hitting a more localized level. So that's how you mark out the all-time high to current price with the volume profile. Now we're going to pull it back to the next important level, which happens to be $180 high, right? So now we can zoom in. We're on the 3-day again. Let's save this one. So check to make sure OBS isn't tripping right now. It looks like it's good right now. And then obviously you can see the price action completely reversed right here. It became hard resistance, but it wasn't because we didn't have a big sell-off tail here. That means that we can visit these levels again. And we could, yeah, it could be service resistance in the future, but it's also a level that was what I like to say artificially created by institutional entities coming together and creating a resistance level, and that happened on Bitcoin in this exact same level as well. So now we're going to zoom in. We're going to mark out these levels again. Let's see if this messes with OBS. Horizontal level, and we hit settings, and we're going to call it the 180 value area low. Moving up to the point of control. Settings 180. I see what happened it's like when I click Shift P, that's my pause button, and that's what happens. It's always that point of control. That's what happens. I have to keep my eye on that. Okay, and then we're gonna go up to the 180 value area high. Settings 180 value area high. All right. So we have those three marked out, and again, we're going to take Fibonacci level from low to high, or Fibonacci tracing level from low to high. 0 starting low, 1 going high, and then we look for confluent levels. The next confluent level we have is where we at. We're right around 127 to we're at the point control, and it looks like we have it at 128, 129, basically 128.96. We want to hold that level. We're above that level. We want to hold this point of control level, so then we can start moving up to the higher. We want to hit that 295 point of control as our next level. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take the price label, and we're going to say, yeah, we want that to happen in the future. That's where we want to go. We want to go to 141, 142-ish, right around that area, which happens to be confluent with almost a 236 increase, 23.6% increase from the bottom, comparable to the top. We mark that out. Next level, we're looking at this little 618 area here at the 180 value area high. So we want to attack that value area high, hopefully as soon as possible, very quickly, which happens to be right around $148.74, right around $148.60 or so. So those are the next two levels we do want to see going on there. So now we're going to talk about, we're going to keep it localized, and we're going to talk about, we're going to go down to the next level. Let's take it one step back, copy paste that. We want to take this and find the next support level. We want to stay above that level, obviously, and then we want to, worst case, we get a pullback in the market, we want to stay above 100 and just right around $113, we want to stay right above $112.50, $113 or so. Okay, so we identified that level. Now we can get rid of these now, just so we're not convoluted. Actually, we'll keep the big overall one. All right, now we're going to take this level, we're going to pull it down one level to the next level. Now we're looking at more of a localized we're looking at more of a localized level going on here, with the high being $147. Okay, so now we're gonna we're going back through it. You know what we're gonna do: identify these levels. 147 value area low. We have the point of control sitting at around 107. I'm gonna do caps instead of Shift P that pauses my video. All right, turn the caps off. Okay, and now we have the value area high sitting at very close to the 180 POC. So that's going to be this is a very important level for support, as we identified in the Bitcoin level as well. Value area high. Right, so if this level gets flipped, it's going to become a sort of resistance, and if it gets flipped, then we're going to have to identify. We'd want to see a pullback to 113, honestly, and that would be, if we zoom into the 4 hour, you're going to see that would end up being, we're in a ascending triangle, much like, almost exactly like Bitcoin. So we could get a fast move up. I believe we can get a fast move up to this 295K point of control at 142, and then we could ultimately get a pullback. If we lose this level here, this 180 point of control, which happens to also be damn near confluent with 147 value area high, then we could see 113 at a low. And that, if we take the Fibonacci levels from, if we assume this is the high down to the low, we have great confluence with the 618 level. We want to see 618 pullbacks before we see bounces at. We'll see that at 113. So if you ask me what I plan on doing for my next few trades, is taking a long from this level here all the way up to 142. We'll front run it. You always want to front run these levels to make sure you get in the profit, right? Okay, we're looking at 140, 141. You want to front run it down to 140, and then we see a pullback. As we front run it, that means we can come back to that level. That means there's still liquidity for the market to come, for the market makers to come back to that level too. All right, so then ultimately we want to see a move up there, and then we see a move down to here. So the safe short event after completing this long, safe short would be from 141 down to 129. We have a bad day on the market. We could see all the way down to 161. If you want to play it safe and just wait for a long, you want to load up at 113-ish, maybe a little bit higher than that, around 115, before we see a bounce in the market up to this next level. So that's what we're looking at for Solana. We're going to keep it there. We'll have more updates on Solana coming in the future. We kept that to 12 minutes. You have to give me a pat on the back for that one, because you know how long these videos can end up being. We'll go on to another video. We're going to do Ethereum next, so stay tuned for that. We're going to finish this video up, and then we're going to move into another separate Ethereum video. So stay tuned, looking ahead to that Ethereum video if you're interested. All right. Actually, we're going to do XRP. We're going to do XRP next, and then we're going to do Ethereum. All right, because a lot of people aren't as interested in Ethereum lately, which is a good thing for finding a good bounce area. All right, so we're going to leave it at that for Solana. Thanks for watching. Join the Discord group. We have members only premium. We go over targets like these every day. I do Bitcoin every day. We're going to start doing Solana and XRP every day as well. This is for people who want to become day traders and actually learn how to day trade. You come in there, ask any question that you want about any particular point in the charts and how to set up your chart, the whole nine. But that's it for now. Leave comments, like, share, subscribe, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.